Welcome to the underground, you rebel scum. This is the American Expat. What a week it's been. I don't know about for you guys. Well, actually, yeah, you probably had quite the week last week. It was a holiday weekend. I'm not sure when you're watching this video, but this is coming in after the Thanksgiving holiday. And, well, you know, there were a few days off, and I've got my house over in West Virginia, so I thought, hey, with all these days off, wouldn't it be a great time to just go back to the house to check on things and get a couple of things done there? I mean, when is the next opportunity going to be? Christmas? So, yeah, I thought that was a good idea. And while I was at it, you know, rather than fly, even though there's an airport, you know, fairly close to my house, why not just make the drive? I mean, I hate flying anyway, right? Brilliant idea. So, yeah, I did that. Thanks for sticking with us. So, you see, I'm not drinking the coffee. You know what I did? Actually, what I didn't do. I didn't bring my coffee machine. I didn't bring it. I wanted to. You know, of all the things, I went back and I didn't even use the thing. I feel so... I got the coffee and everything to use it, and I just didn't end up having time, probably because I decided to, you know, drive all the way there. It's, you know, I'm about 12 hours from the coast, on the West Coast. So I pretty much drove across the entire country. Oh, yeah, that was interesting. And then getting there, you know, it's like, gosh, I'm not in the desert anymore. And drive around the city, you know, did make the rounds around the city. It's a beautiful place. If you've never been to West Virginia, trust me. Well, you don't have to trust me. You can see it in the video here. Now, this is in the wintertime, of course. But yeah, what a beautiful place. Then I was there for like a day. Stayed at the hotel, you know, and of course, the hotel, they have the news on. They had the weather on, actually. So I'm looking at this, and it's supposed to be the national weather. And these people are showing, like, the whole country, and they're like, oh, yeah, everything is good. Everything is, you know, green. There's only a couple of places where there's going to be snow. So I'm thinking, that's great. I'm in the green. I'm good to go for my drive across the country. I'm not going to encounter any crazy weather. Should be smooth sailing all the way. Yeah, the weather was wrong. I don't know what that weather forecast was, but it was so wrong. I mean, gosh. So I'm driving across the country, and at first, yeah, it was clear. There was no problem. And then I got in to Missouri, and, well, it started snowing partway through there, and then all the way through Nebraska. Now, if you know anything about Nebraska, maybe you're from there, maybe you've been there, maybe you've lived there in the past, I don't know, maybe you live there now. There's nothing in Nebraska. I mean, they've got Omaha, and then there's nothing. And I'm not saying there's nothing, like it's got its beauty about it, you know. And the problem is you get into these places, and it's like, okay, you know, I'll stop and I'll get some McDonald's or something. And you're going through, and there's these little communities, and it's like, there's no McDonald's. These farmers, they don't need McDonald's. Why would they go to McDonald's? They've got all the beef and all the stuff that they need. So, yeah, there's nothing. And, well, you're dealing with the snow, and it's coming down heavy. I don't think I got any video of it. I was so concentrated on just, you know, not going off the road like all the other idiots. It's funny, you get these people, and they get this idea. They've got their big trucks, so they're completely impervious to slippery roads. Well, that's not true. So if you are one of these people that have a big truck, don't let that fool you. Your truck, if it hits some ice, you're going to slide off the road. I don't care how many wheels you've got traction coming from. Once you hit the ice, that goes out hopefully you don't go out the window. But, you know, there are a lot of people that went off the road because they somehow, I guess, since the last season had forgotten how to drive in the snow. So, yeah, that was a disaster. But I didn't go off the road. I knew what I was doing. I've learned from experience that at any moment, a patch of black ice can come along and ruin your day or your paint on your car. So we made it through there. Fortunately, I was worried that, you know, the snow conditions would continue into Wyoming. That would have been awful. I mean, Wyoming is a beautiful place in its way, but some of the terrain is a little bit more extreme than it is in, Nebraska or Missouri. So I was grateful that it didn't continue and we were unimpeded, though I was quite tired at that point. Yeah, I got myself up against the wall. My son had to go back to school today, so I had to be back. So yeah, what an adventure. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. There is fortunately still some turkey left over that I will be able to enjoy now because I ate mostly, whatever kind of sandwiches you can get at the truck stop when you're coming through, that sort of thing. And I am in definite need of some rest. So I better end this video here. Hopefully, again, you guys had a great time. Don't do what I did, next time when the holidays come around and you're thinking about your plans and you get this crazy idea that you're going to drive across the country, remember, don't be like that idiot on YouTube, meaning me, and don't do that. I mean, unless you have no choice, but I had choices and I made bad ones. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in the next one.
ไฟพะวงหลงเฝ้าสาวเจ้าบางประกงทางห้วยงงหลงเกอหาโอเวรกรรมจำพราก